What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So I want to talk about how to beware of energy vampires. Energy vampires are people who will suck the life out of you by piling up their problems or different issues that go on in their everyday life on you if you allow it. Energy vampires take advantage of people who are good listeners. They take advantage of people pleasers. They take advantage of empaths. They take advantage of anyone who will lend a listening ear, anyone who will always be the shoulder to cry on. And a lot of times, if you don't take a break from it, it will just completely drain you to the point where you start to feel like you don't have anything else to offer. Like, you can offer them all the advice in the world and they will still pretty much do what they want to do, which really don't make much sense. So it kind of gets to the point where, you see them as someone who just want to dump everything on you because they can't find anyone else to do it to. They know that they can come to you because you're gonna accept it. They know that they can come to you because you're not gonna tell them, you know, just straight up that they need to start making some changes if they want to see, different things happen for them. As long as you continue to just accept it, they're gonna keep doing it. And again, it just drains you. And they don't have any type of consideration for your feelings and how it makes you feel. So that's why they know that they can keep coming to you. So what you do in order to like stop people from dumping so much onto you, people have to ask your permission to get your advice on things. They have to ask your permission to even vent to you. I feel like I used to always let people just dump their problems on me because people felt like they could come to me. And I like to be the listening ear. I like to be the shoulder to cry on. I like to be the one to give good advice. At the same time, I would like to have that in return from people who they know they can rely on me. And I know that some people they just really don't have that in them. But at the same time, they should consider the fact that, you have a life as well. And they should ask you and not just assume that just because you're that type of person that you don't mind taking on all of their problems. Like, you may have problems of your own you're dealing with and they don't even know about it because they are kind of so stuck on to what's going on with them. They don't think to ask you what's going on with you. And it's not that they're always selfish. It's just that they're inconsiderate and they may not know that they are. But it's up to you to let them know, look, I can't talk right now. Um, you know, or I got some things going on, or even if you don't have nothing going on, you have the right to let people know that I just really don't feel like dealing with anybody else's problems right now. You just might be in a chill mood or whatever. A person can really like kill your vibe by calling you when you may be in the middle of praying. You may be in the middle of just taking a long walk, you know, just out by the lake or something, just to clear your mind or whatever. Even if you don't have much on your mind, it's just something that you like to do to maintain peace. And it's like, here comes that person ready to call you with a bunch of problems, and that just kind of throw you off. So you owe it to yourself to let them know that they are not allowed to just invade you like that. It's like they have to ask permission, at least call me, give me heads up and let me know, so that I can let you know if that's what I feel like dealing with. And at the same time, make sure that involve yourself with people who feel that same way. Like, you have to be able you should be able to go to them as well with stuff. Text them, and just ask them, can I call you later? Something I need to talk about if you feel up to it. But don't just throw stuff on people. Don't just dump all your problems on them, because you have a life as well, and you know and they should think about that sometimes. So that's pretty much all I want to talk about in this video. My last video, I really hope that it had got more views than it did, because it's something that really needs to be talked about. A lot of people I notice have a hard time after separating from a narcissist, and they have a hard time dealing with, um, you know, the narcissist, because they haven't properly set boundaries between them. And I can really give some really, really good tips on setting boundaries with narcissists after, a separation or a breakup. Depends on the circumstances. In certain situations, you can't just go no contact. So there are things you need to know and certain steps to take in order to move forward peacefully, and to maintain sanity while dealing with these type of people. You need to know these things, or they will quickly suck you back in and make you think that you have to kind of do things a certain way in order to please them. And then that just defeat the whole purpose of leaving them or whatever. So I will post that link down below if you missed that last video and just came straight to this one, because I really want that video to get more views. So please feel free to share all of these videos on any platform. I really do appreciate all of my support, all the feedback, and I really like to engage with a lot of people. So always leave comments. Don't ever feel like that you're being ignored. Sometimes I'm just too busy to check the comments right away, but as soon as I get a chance to reply, I will. But again, as far as this video, just don't hesitate to tell a person that they're doing too much or they putting too much on you. And that also includes, like, don't, like, I used to have to tell my daughter this, because my daughter is the same way. A lot of people like to come to her with their problems, and they've been that way with her since she was in high school. And it's like, don't ever feel like that you owe it to them. Like, that should be a privilege to them to be able to come to you. Ignore the call sometimes, or just send them a text and say, I'll talk to you later. Because people, if they really understand and they respect that, it's all about respect at the end of the day, they'll be okay with it. And if they're not okay with it, then that means they don't respect you. And they will, probably get angry about it, or just feel like they are entitled to you. And some of them are very pushy. So you just have to let a person know, I don't have to be here for you all the time. There's other people you should be able to talk to. And if not, just have to find other ways to kind of figure out your situation. And again, don't hesitate to, like, ignore calls or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Obviously they wouldn't be coming to you if they didn't know the type of person you are. Again, you just owe it to yourself to, just to be good with whatever's going on between you and another person. Don't ever feel like that, you giving more than what they're willing to give. Because when it comes to that, then, it's just not good for you to even involve yourself with those type of people. And so, not saying that it's necessarily toxic, but, it'll quickly go that way if you keep letting people just dump their problems on you. So it's good to just let a person know sometimes that you're unavailable. It's okay to be unavailable. And, you just have to let them know that. I don't mind talking to you sometimes, but you can't just overdo it, like, And I have to tell people, like, I have kids of my own that they need me for their support. I'm going to always be there for them first. So it's like, I really love talking to people. But don't get to the point to where I owe it to you. Don't get that type of attitude. And that just goes for anybody. Like, I'm really this video is to give advice to people who are always available, but it's starting to be at the point where people take advantage of them. And it starts to drain you. And so you just have to learn how to respond to it in a nice way and just let them know. And if they don't respect it, and then you just do what you have to do from then on. If they respect it, then everything should be good. And so, yeah, and it shouldn't be any hard feelings behind it. So anyway, again, thank y'all for watching. Check out that last video that I posted on Friday. Leave your comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon.